In 2005, Noor Abdelmajid was forced out of his hometown by Al-Qaeda. 10 years later, he is back in Jalola. Noor is an Iraqi Kurd. He took part in the recent battle against the Islamic State in Iraq and the Levant, a formerly Al-Qaeda allied group. ISIL fighters may have been defeated in the town, but they were not the only ones who left. The predominantly Sunni Arab population is no longer here, and there are some people who blame them for allowing the ISIL takeover.
The civilian, they with Al-Qaeda. They help them, give them water, food, give them inside. They take them inside the houses. They go up with them take them to the Kurdish houses, who's the Peshmerga house. They blow it, they burn it.
The Kurds believe this land is theirs, but they are not the only force on the ground. They are cooperating with Shia militiamen who call themselves the Popular Mobilization Force. They have government backing to fight ISIL, but they have been accused of operating outside the law and changing the demography in many areas. We met members of the Popular Mobilization Forces based in this town. They refused to appear on camera, but what they told me was that they're going to allow people to return, but on condition that they did not take part in the fighting alongside ISIL. The Kurds say the same thing. They deny they are punishing Sunnis because they belong to the same sect as ISIL fighters. Kurdish commanders say the displaced can return once the area is cleared from homemade improvised explosive devices. But they keep stressing that Diyala province was an Al-Qaeda stronghold for years, and many in Jalola were supporters of the armed group.
We have credible information that 95% of the Sunnis in Jalola and Sadia were fighting with ISIL, Al-Qaeda and other terrorist groups, but we're not targeting their families. In fact, many of them found shelter in our areas.
Instead of uniting Iraq's communities, the war against ISIL is opening old wounds and creating future conflicts. Like many other battlegrounds, Jalola's reality is an example of the need for reconciliation. Sana Khudar, Al Jazeera, Jalola.